Hi, I'm Aiman, and welcome back to my backyard. Today we're going to be doing another video in the series of videos on my gardening ideas, because as you can see around me, it's spring, on how to make a height adjustable garden bed. Alright, so keep in mind that this project requires scrap wood. And the way that we came up with this project was, I'm part of the gardening club at my school, ESUMS. I think I have some videos on the channel about it, but one day we were trying to figure out how to build a composter, and I knew that we had some scrap wood in the backyard over here. And I went home one day and I took a look at the scrap wood, and I didn't think it was quite that fit for a composter, but I did know because this is deck wood, and deck wood is pretty good. It lasts like 25 years, and it's been 20. And my dad suggested that if we can't use it for something for my school, perhaps we can salvage it for our own purposes. And if you go back, you can see that my mom has quite an extensive garden. So another thing is that she's had this garden for a long time. And as you have something for a long time, you get older. So because my mom is getting older, we thought it would be a good idea to make something that would help her knees out, because I don't need to explain. But what we're doing here with this gardening bed is we're going to be replacing this section down over there, so that she doesn't have to get onto her knees, and it's kind of painful. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a height adjustable or height extendable gardening bed that's about this high, so that she can easily access any plants that she's planting. Alright, this project requires at least a saw or something to split the wood. If you don't have something like that, you can just take planks of wood or 2x4s and then just pile them, put them together. In our case, you take these 2 planks of wood, just make sure that they're square with each other, and then basically make a rectangle, and then after that, put another plank and then nail it down. As you can see, what we've done is we've actually cut the wood up into 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch squares, and what we did is we've lined them up, and on every corner we've alternated each side kind of like bricks in order to allow us to nail it down. Now also keep in mind that this project is going to require probably a lot of nails. So if you have a lot of scrap nails lying around like we do, this is a good idea. In our case we have some rusty ones. I'm not sure if, you could probably use that, assuming that this is just a garden bed. My dad probably wouldn't let me use it. If you do, use gloves. We have these nails from the owner, 20-year-old nails. So you could use these either, but it really doesn't matter. It's up to you. What we have here, the reason that we've cut it this way, it just looks cool. It's what do they call it? Rustic? Yeah, it looks rustic. So who wouldn't want to have this? And the best thing about this is that, like I said before, it's height extendable, so you could make it 2 feet high now, and then you could come back a year later, and then you could add another feet onto it to make it 3 feet high. If you don't have a long piece of wood like we do, what you can always do is make square planters. You can just take any plank or board of wood, cut it into small strips that are even, arrange them in a square, and then alternate it so that you can make a height adjustable square bed. In our case, we have a 8-foot rectangle, and when you have a long garden bed, what you want to have, like we have, are these cross beams, I guess, sort of reinforcement, so that when you put dirt in, the garden bed doesn't expand, so it can't break apart. In our case, what we did was, since we're making such a long garden bed, before, whoa. Oh, by the way, this is a view of the beams. Since we're making such a long garden bed, we decided to use new wood for the base, only the base, just so that it's stronger, because you're never sure. And that's pretty much it. When you think about it, it's not really that unique, but it is definitely a good use of my time, and it might be good use of your time. My dad really just wants me to get out, since I'm really busy with school right now, and I mean, who wouldn't want to go outside at a time like this? You know, there's fresh air with my cats. There's Bella up there. And I can also learn dexterity because, you know, in most of my videos you see me using power tools and screws, which are pretty much like this box of screws right here. I think this is like 73 screws is $9. So I mean, really expensive compared to nails. So I mean, learning how to use hammers, which as you might have seen in the intro, I might not be as good at, is definitely good for me. But anyway, so you know, originally we wanted to make the entire box and then show you what it looks like. But it looks like right now it's getting dark. It looks like it's gonna rain. So what we're going to do is, we're gonna split this into two parts. This part is only just the making of it. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest here. This looks really easy, and it's probably not that unique, but you know, I kind of like the idea. But anyway, in the next video, what we're gonna do is probably gonna have the entire thing is finished, and we're probably gonna move it all the way over there, replace whatever is over there with this garden bed, and then fill in the dirt. But for now, that's it. So I'm Aiman, and thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and look at other videos on EyeOnAiman, especially the gardening ideas videos, because we've made a lot of content on this channel based off the gardening stuff. Like, I mean, for example, we've made a video on those strawberry planters. I think we have to replace those though, because my mom's getting old, I guess. So, but anyway, that's it. So I'll see you then. Signing out.